It is official pre-release for Marvel's Spider-Man Universes Beyond Magic the Gathering. And I am so excited for this set as a comic book person when I was a kid and being very into a lot of the superheroes and stuff. I was very excited when Wizards announced that they were going to be doing some Marvel sets, and this will be the first of a few. I'm assuming we're going to have 6 because of the Soulstone in this, but we don't really know that for sure yet. So, about this set, this is okay. So this set was originally supposed to be a pretty small Universes Beyond set, like the Assassin's Creed set was last year, and it ended up being a little bit bigger than they had originally planned, and that was because they kept wanting to add more Spider-Man really into it. So the base set for this ended up being just at 200 cards. It's actually 198 are the official base set of the cards, and that includes the full art spiderweb lands. We have, of course, a couple different borderless treatments in this. We have comic panel ones, which are, of course, and they look amazing. Of course, they had to put paneled cards in this because how are you going to do comic books and not have a panel? We also have the web slinger cards, which have special like webbing around the sides and stuff like that. And we have some cool alt art cards that are by comic book artists. And we have the bonus sheet. The bonus sheet this time is all classic covers from Spider-Man history, and some of those look so awesome. I hope we're able to pull some of those today. So of course, and then the collector boosters, which I won't be opening any of today because good luck finding those. But we, of course, have the textured foils. There's a special spectacular Spider-Man that is, he comes in a few different costumes. And of course, we have the Soulstone, which, yeah, it's so the Soulstone is the headliner for this one. That is the serialized card. In the collector boosters, there is one other exclusive. There are a couple cards that they're like comic milestone ones. Those, I believe, I'm pretty sure are only available in the collector boosters. So this set is very much for fans of the comics, and I think that this set is getting a little bit of a bad rap with the Magic community at large because they aren't comic book people and maybe don't understand some of the things that are in this. But I think as a comic book person, if you know comics, if you've read comics, if you are a Spider-Man fan, there are a lot of like Easter egg kind of things in this that I think are going to be very cool to see in action. I'm going to be opening up the bundle today, and then I did pick up just a couple packs because I wanted to. Official release is the 26th. That is when we should see stuff start popping up in like big box stores. The collector boosters on this are very hard to find, especially for a reasonable price. But the prices are going down now that the set is in pre-release, and because the demand for this set is not as high as was anticipated by people, by scalpers. Okay, I'm just going to say by scalpers. This set is not as profitable for them as they thought it would be because scalpers got onto Magic whenever Final Fantasy hit, and they bought up all the collector boosters for Edge of Eternity and now for Spider-Man, and they're finding out that not everything sells like Final Fantasy does. So hopefully we're already seeing some of those prices start to come down. And I know there was like an article that I saw that was predicting the fall of Magic because the collector boosters are coming down in price. But that's enough about that. So we're here to talk about cards. We're here to get into this stuff. Got the bundle today. We have 5 just play booster packs. We will open those at the end. And so we have our bundle. If you've seen my channel before, you know I'm a big fan of the bundle. If you are a player or a collector, I think they're nice to have because of the things that are included in them. So here we have the bundle. We have, of course, the Venom and Spider-Man on the front here. We've got the very kind of Comic Sans looking font on here. Makes me happy. So it looks like the bundle is more, we're getting back to the standard format. We did have some variants in more recent sets, but it looks like we are getting back to the standard what we're used to seeing in these sets. So we have, of course, our card box and our oversized spin down life counter. We get 5 traditional foil and 5 of the regular full out spiderweb lands. These are the, as it says, the full art lands. And so these are our special lands for the set. We also get 10 traditional foil and 10 regular basic lands, plus 2 reference cards. We are back to having a standard bundle promo in this instead of having, in like the Final Fantasy bundle, we had extended art cards. In this slot, we got 2 extended art foil treatment cards, but here we're back to having, this is a bundle exclusive. And of course we have the 9 play booster packs. So let's get into this, shall we? So we've even got the web here. That's so fun. So yes, in our bundle, that's fine. Get the spin down rattling around in there. We'll get to you in a second, sir. Our insert here, we've got the Web Menace has gone too far later, and our Daily Bugle front page here. Very fun, very cool. And ooh, we have a very awesome, very horror-inspired looking Venom on the back. For our box, we have Venom on one side. They did not do any kind of special treatment for the magic symbol this time. It's just that, but you can see there are comic panels, and I'll get to that in a second. We have a very nice looking Spider-Man on the other side of the box. There's our magic symbol again, and on the top we have comic panels, which is fun, and I love it. Okay, so inside, these first. That was a loud noise. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay. We have our somewhat bent, but it's fine. We have our counters. We have our card dividers. So we've got Venom, our little Spidey-Man counters there. And then we have, okay, so here's another, we have our +1s and another card divider. And so, oh, okay, so these are different. So we have one that is Spider-Man and one that is more villain. I'm not going to say Venom because of the red, because black and red is not really Venom. It'd be more Carnage, but I'm getting fussy and nitpicky there. We have our bundle, so we'll get to those in a second. We have our booster packs, and we have our spin down, other land cards. Have our beautiful spin down counter here. This is, we have it's red and blue this time, of course, because of Spider-Man. And we have our, looks better whenever you actually have it up. So there's our set symbol. And now I took way too long to decide which matte to use for the background for this one, and I went with red because Spider-Man to me is predominantly red. Now I'm thinking I should have gone with blue because this would have stood out better, but you know, you live, you learn. So this is our life spin down. This is the same in all of them. It's got kind of swirliness here. As I collect these, I like to have them because they all have the set symbol on them, and you can only get them in the bundles. So, and of course the magic symbol on the other side. So there's that. Okay, sure. Okay, so we'll do it with these first. Oh, these are so cool. Okay, so we have our plains, island, swamp, and these are all over like scenes of New York from the comics. Our mountain, forest, and then we should have, okay, so this is all of our non-foil lands, it looks like. So we've got, here's our basic plains. So we got 2 of those, 2 basic islands, 2 basic swamps, basic mountains, to forest and our wonderful little instruction cards. So we have that. There. And then this is going to be our foils. All right, so first up we have, this is our bundle exclusive card. Very shiny, very pretty, radioactive spider. You can see down here, we have SPM, which is our set symbol for this set. We have that this is a promo, and for our bundle here. Okay, so, oh, so pretty. Okay, so here we go. We've got our, look how pretty the webbing looks. Oh, so great. So these are our foil flarts. So pretty. So part of the reason I get the bundles is because, as I am a collector as well as player, I do get these because you get a set of all of the basic lands in the set, and I think that that is, it's good for collecting or playing, and so I make sure I have one of every of the lands, at least one of every of the lands available in the set in regular and foil. So that is a big reason why I like the bundles. They also tend to be a pretty good value most of the time if you can get them for MSRP or close to it. I paid $68 for this. And there's our radioactive spider again. Okay. So, the good stuff. So we get 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, they're all here. We get 9 of the play booster packs. Here we go. Okay, Venom's Hunger. So this was our, this was the artwork that we had on the insert of the bundle here. So we've got Venom's Hunger. We've got, of course, our set symbol over here. Then we have, of course, C on the bottom. We have our SPM for our set, and then our card number along with the artist who did the artwork. So let's see, Venom's Hunger. Ooh, that one's a neat one. Amazing acrobatics. There's Spider-Gwen. Yay, Spider-Gwen Free Spirit. First pack, and I already have the first Spider-Gwen. That's awesome. So happy. I love her. So we have Grow Extra Arms. We have Spider-Bot. Okay, and we've got Pumpkin Bombardment. Spectacular Tactics. And heading into our uncommons, we've got Spider Slayer. Alien Symbiosis. Spider-Man India. And our first rare is Bioorganic Carapace. Oh, and our first foil is... So this would be one of the panel cards I was talking about. This is a saga, and it's the death of Gwen Stacy. And I am so excited right now. I don't know if you can tell. Okay, so this is a rare. And so yes, this is an alt art version of the saga cards that we have in this set. And oh, look at this. Oh, it's so cool. Oh, it's so awesome. Okay. Okay, it's fine. I'm okay. Full art. And then we have a token. It's fine. I will be okay. I swear I will. It's just gonna take a minute, okay?
5 minutes later.
Second pack, which, by the way, I was so excited about getting into it, I didn't show you guys. This is our pack art for all the play boosters. Spider-Gwen is on the collector boosters. Of course, we could not have comic set without having instants that are actions from the comics. So we have Whoosh. First common. Angry Rabble. Oh, Craven's Kitties. Oh, you're going straight into my cat deck. So excited. Okay. There's our Venom Evil Unleashed. That is the artwork from the card box. Or I should say the card box artwork is that artwork. Got Web Up. Lurking Lizards. Mob Lookout. Okay, so this is one of the cards that, like, I think is hilarious because it's, you know, it's so real world, and Bickle and Schmear, these things are very, very fun. So we've got Web Shooters, Rhino's Rampage, Green Goblin Revenant. Our second rare is actually a mythic. And we've got Eddie Brock, Human Hero. And then on the we have his transformation card, and we have Venom Lethal Protector. Very cool, very cool. And now we have Craven. This is one of a couple. This is actually one of two Craven cards they have in this set. So this is Craven Proud Predator. He is a green, red, and an uncommon card. He is our foil for this pack. Okay, Ominous Asylum. So we have a dual land for our land in this one. And then our treasure, Human Citizen token. Okay, so we've got Daily Bugle Reporters, Passenger Ferry, Electro's Bolt, Spider Rex Daring Dino. That's fun. Common Crook. Spider-Man No More. This is great. I love the artwork on this one. Great reference to the comics in this one. And that's something too with the, besides the referencing, the flavor text on these are really good in my opinion. Okay, we've got Spider Islanders, Eerie Gravestone, Spider Bite Web Warden, Aunt May, Spider-Man Noir. This is so fun. So, and oh, Iron Spider is our rare for this one. We have Iron Spider. It's Stark Upgrade as our rare. So that's cool. And oh, Romantic Rendezvous Sorcery for our foil. Just a basic island. And a spider treasure token. So we've got Risky Research for our first comment on this one. There's our Daily Bugle again, Passenger Ferry, Electro's Bolt, Spider Rex again, Common Crook. Oh, yay! Mast. Okay, this is going to take me just a second here. Mast Meower. So we have our Spider Cat Hero here. Gallant Citizen, Robotics Mastery, Daily Bugle Building. So this is an uncommon land. Oh, okay. So here we go. So this is the first of the comic artist variants. So we have Web Warriors, and you can see down here we have the artist. So we have the Web Warriors. We got UK and India, Web Slinger, Spider Girl, and Arachne. That's cool. Oh, there's our regular Death of Gwen Stacy card. So yes, I think that these panel doing the sagas this way, where it's like big story moments, was absolutely the right decision. So there's our amazing acrobatics in foil. That's pretty. Savage Mansion, dual land. And we've got Robot. And our food token is a hot dog. Okay, Mysterio's Phantasm. Ooh, Stregon the Dinosaur Man. Kapow. Awesome. Love it. Swarm Being of Bees. Spider Manifestation. There's our hot dog cart. Again, so very fun with this because, you know, really giving the setting of Spider-Man's New York kind of a grounding, in my opinion. We've got our news helicopter, wall crawler, enchantment, shocker, unshakable. Ooh, secret identity. Really cool art on that one. Choose one. Conceal or reveal. And then, oh, okay. So we have with great power for our rare, the flavor text. Of course, there must also come great responsibility. Very cool. We've got risky research for our foil. Ooh, and a foil basic land and treasure slash human citizen for our token. So we've got web up again. Stupid Phantasm. There's our wonderful dinosaur man again. There's Kapow. Lizards. Okay, we've got our Green Goblin Revenant again. Oh, okay, so we got Spider-Girl Legacy Hero. In our uncommons here, and then there's our Daily Bugle building again. Shadow of the Goblin for our rare. So it is an enchantment. That is great. I love this with the figure and his shadow being the goblin. That's really, really cool. And then, so we have a second rare. We have Symbiote Spider-Man. Probably, in my opinion, the coolest outfit that Spider-Man ever had. That is our second rare for the pack. And then, okay. So the Alien Symbiosis, again, beautiful in the foil. Oh, so pretty. Sinister Hideout, that's fun. This is a very villain-heavy set, if you haven't really picked that up yet. Oh, so there we go. Illusion Villain Token, that's cool. But yes, this set is very, very villain-heavy, if you hadn't noticed that. Merciless Enforcers. Spider-Man Webslinger. Whoosh. Dinosaur Man. Another Kapow. I'd like to see Kapow in the foil. That looks cool. Got Scout the City, which is a sorcery. There's our Pumpkin Bombardment again. Spider-Bot. Spider Slayer. There's our regular version of Kraven, the non-foil. And, okay, Costume Closet. This is really cool. And then, ooh, Doc Ock's Tentacles for our rare. Very cool. Spider-Man, Spiders Man Heroic Horde for our foil. That's right, Spiders Man. And our basic land and our treasure human citizen token. I got a glimpse of the token and it looks fun. Okay, so we've got Spider-Man Brooklyn Visionary. Amazing art on that one. Holy crap, that's cool. I'm sure you've noticed that there are a lot of Spider-Man, Spider-Men, Spider-Persons, Spider-Sonas, whatever you want to call them in this set. And that I think is something that people who aren't necessarily fans of the comics don't understand the sheer number of Spider-Man characters that exist. And that's when they were, like I said, when they were making this set, they decided to add more of them. And that is very much appreciated by me. I don't know so much that other people, but like, you know, including more of the Spider-Verse in this set, I think really is really cool. And like I said, like that, look at that artwork, man. That is so amazing. Okay. Ooh, Inner Demons Gangsters. That's a cool one. There's our Daily Bugle. There's our Passenger Ferry, our Electro's Bolt. There's our hot dog cart again. Ooh. Ooh, okay, so this is cool. We've got our venomized cat. Oh, that's really cool. Look at the mouse. Symbiote cat villain. So fun. Our skyward spider. Heroes Hangout. That's great artwork of Gwen and Miles. Robotics Mastery, Wisecrack. Okay, so here we go. So again, here we go. Cheering Crowd. This is one that people I know online said were like, "Oh, what a lazy card. How lazy to call that." This is so much a part of the comics though. So we have our Cheering Crowd. I just think it's really fun to include these things because I'm a big fan. Like I said, I have been a big fan of comic books. I was huge into them whenever I was younger. So we've got our subway train vehicle in the foil. Very pretty. There's our ominous asylum again, and our human citizen copy. Okay, that's really fun. So we have our copy token. Wait a second. How can you be the real Spider-Man? I'm the real Spider-Man. So fun. Okay, last pack from the bundle. So we'll see. Balcock's Henchman, Steel Wrecking Ball, Spectacular Tactics. Still love that one. Spider Bite. Aunt May. Oh, first time we're seeing a rare repeat. So we've got the Bioorganic Carapace again. And the Skyward Spider in the foil. Very pretty. Full Art Land. And Spider / Hot Dog for our tokens. So fun. That was all the packs and everything in the bundle. I'm going to do the other 5 packs that I have now. These are these were just out of a, oh dear, they got all, OCD going nuts. Okay. So these were just out of a play booster box at my local game shop. We will see what we can get in these. Okay, hold on a second. Sometimes when you get the packs from booster box displays, you will have a case where they're actually put in reverse order. It's just a matter of where the packs are assembled and put together, what factory they come out of. So so this is a reverse one. So we're gonna give me 2 seconds here.
15 minutes later.
Whew, that threw me off for a second. I haven't had a reversed order pack in a while. So Beetle, Legacy Criminal, Romantic Rendezvous, Professional Wrestler. We finally have Performers. So Performers were mostly a class that were only in unsets, and now we have Performers in the actual MTG. Be Mad, Spider-Man, Web Slinger. Again, that's great art on that one. Kapow, Mob Lookout, Spider Bite. Silver Sable. Our Bagel and Schmear. Venom's Hunger. There's Rhino. Getting close to getting all of the Sinister Six. J. Jonah. He's so mad. Angry Rabble for our foil. Sinister Hideout for our land. And then a Treasure / Spider token. So I think moving forward, I'm just going to move the last 4 cards. Let's see. We've got token, land, foil, rare, wild card. Okay, so we'll just move those to the back. So, okay, we've got Tombstone, Career Criminal. Oh, there's Spider, piloted by Penny. Anyone who plays Marvel Rivals will recognize her. Hot Dog Cart. There's our Masked Meower again. Merciless Enforcers. There's Beetle, Angry Rabble. I love the artwork on that one. Holy crap, it's so good. Okay, Working Lizards, Skyward Spider. There's our treasure token, our Full Art Land, our Spider Rex in the foil, and we've got our Parker Luck for our rare. Very cool. And then, okay, just a land Daily Bugle for our wild card. So, all right, I'm going to put these over here because they're different. Okay, these are harder to open than the ones in the bundle. I'm just saying. That doesn't work whenever we have a double-sided rare, does it? Okay. Okay. So, cool. Okay, so starting off, we've got Spider again. We got piloted by Penny. So this is, again, one of our comic book artist cards. Very cool. Superior Foes of Spider-Man. Tombstone again. Spider-Man No More. Coming Crook. Messenger. Taxi Driver. Oh, have we seen Taxi Driver before? I don't think so. I don't recognize that art. Spider-X. Lurking Lizards. Selfless Police Captain. There's our Human Citizen / Copy token. We've got our Full Art Forest. Grow Extra Arms foil. And Miles. So we got Miles, a Human Citizen, as our mythic. So as our rare for this one, we have a mythic, and he transforms to Spider-Man, of course. Ultimate Spider-Man. Very cool. Very cool. Love it. And okay, there we go. There's our bioorganic carapace again. Apparently, I'm going to end up with like 50 of those. Usually the cards I end up with 50 of aren't rares, but I'll take it, I guess. I think I did that right. Okay, so here we go. Chameleon, Master of Disguise. Rhino's Rampage. Ooh, Mechanical Mobster. Doc Ock. So Romantic Rendezvous. There's our Venomized Cat again. Unstable Experiment. Professional Wrestler. Wild Pack Squad. Grow Extra Arms. Our Treasure / Human Citizen token. Ominous Asylum. Foil Web Shooters. Superior Spider-Man. So he's a rare. Cool. And Prison Break Sorcery. All right. Last pack. Here we go. Got Heroes Hangout again. There's Spider UK. This was one that people hated because they don't understand comic book art. People were upset because of the flag. The flag is a design choice, a stylistic choice, and they were like, oh, his hand only has 4 fingers. No, he has a thumb and 3 fingers, and you can see the knuckle of his other finger back here. He has 4 fingers. You just can't see the last one. It's called comic book art. Get over it. I might be a little spicy. Sorry. Mysterious Phantasm. Subway Train. I really like that one. Electro's Bolt. There's our Treasure / Human Citizen. Ominous Asylum. Ooh! Craven's Cats. They look so pretty in the foil. And very fun. We have our Saga. This is our rare Saga of Origin of Spider-Man. Very fun, very cool. And then, Vulture. Okay. All right. So that's it. That's, I can count. It's fine. So that's 14 play booster packs and the bundle. As you can already tell, I'm sure I love this. I think this is so great. I can't wait for more Marvel sets. And opening this has been so fun. Yeah. So that's it. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. I know that a lot of people, like I said, are not super excited about this set. That's not me. I think that if you are a fan of the comics, if you like Spider-Man, I think this is fantastic. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you hanging out with me today, opening some new Magic cards, and I hope that I will see you in the next one. Thanks.